I just had like the most awesome time on the other podcast because their thing is like all the people who take part, like the guests and both of the hosts, each pick an album, and then we pick our top five and talk about the music EP. And both of them like said so many great things and gave me so many compliments on the music, and um, they also liked your singing, especially like "Who's Killing Who" was their second favorite track behind Choice.
Ah, really? I love that, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. What's up, everyone in the chat? We got Lonnie here. My mom's here. What's up, Mom? Elizabeth's here, holding me accountable. Yep. Do you have the chat, Phry? Do you want me to share it with you?
No, I have another window open here with the YouTube, and just had to mute it because I heard an echo here. And I can see and read. Hello, everyone. Hey, Lonnie Bird. Hey, Linda. Is that your mother?
Linda's my mother, yeah.
Oh, cool. Hey, Elizabeth. Glad you're all here.
My mom likes the record. She's been listening to it too.
Oh, that's so cool.
I'm just telling everyone.
And I'm really sorry for eating here.
You're allowed to eat.
Just
okay.
just got off another recording, like a podcast thing, and I haven't had a bite in quite a while. So, excuse me, folks, for eating a can of tuna here.
Can of tuna. Can of tuna goes a long ways, my friends. I was thinking about grabbing my kitten to bring on the stream, but I think he's sleeping somewhere. I don't know where he is.
Which one? The black one?
The black one, yeah, Bear.
You got to. What about the other three? Have you found owners for all of them yet?
Yeah. They've all found homes. They're all running their houses. So the one house has big dogs like us, and I guess the kitten chases them all over, and then one of them has like a urinary infection or something. It was pretty sick, and the guys who adopted him messaged me. They're like, hey, they're like, I'm not trying to blame you. They're like, I'm just curious if this has happened with anyone else. And I was like, oh no, man, like I'm so sorry, you know.
Oh, I hope it'll feel better soon.
Yeah, he's doing better. He's got some antibiotics now. They weren't entirely sure what it was. They thought it was a urinary infection, like a tract infection or whatever they call it, or a bladder infection or something. But so they're treating him with antibiotics, and he's feeling better. So that's all that matters.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, glad to hear that.
So I figured we could give a full listen through of the EP today. Do a little talking about it. Do you want to start by introducing and like talking about what the record is for you, where it stands in your discography, et cetera, et cetera?
Sure thing. Okay. Choice is my third solo EP and my fifth release overall, if you count the two Cunning Mantrap releases. And it's like the culmination of my 20 years or 21 years actually of playing guitar, and over 10 years as a recording artist. And like the previous two EPs, it features 6 new songs. 2 of them are instrumental songs, and the other 4 feature amazing vocals by Mr. Jeff Bragg and Mr. Jesse Dixon, who's a fantastic singer. I don't know if you guys heard of him, but he made his big contribution to the record since he also mixed it, which I'm eternally grateful for. And I can't wait to show you guys what you and I have worked on, and I hope everyone enjoys it.
I think everyone will, man. If you're following our channel, I think you're gonna like this. Do you want to talk about Siren, or should I just press play?
Maybe let's just listen to it first, and then we can talk about it afterwards.
Okay. So if anyone was on the stream yesterday, we did listen to this yesterday, but it's a banger. So here we go. This is Siren. This is the opener off of Phry Mcdunstan's new EP, Choice. Here we go, my friends. Let me know if you need anything. sit here awkwardly while we listen to this. Fantastic, man. They're watching our stream on another stream.
Streamception.
Streamception. What's up, Wolves Den? Welcome, everyone. Appreciate y'all popping in here.
Hi there.
Locked Wolf's another great reactor, man. Check him out.
Great to see y'all.
Lonnie, like that one. I like that one too, though.
Thank you. Yeah, should I talk a little about it?
Yeah, you go ahead, and then I'll talk about mixing it too, because I had a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah. Oh, please, yeah, I'd love to hear more about that. Okay, so I'll make it quick. Choice is a song written from the perspective of a functioning addict, and it's about the arrogance of functioning addicts. And I think there's a little of that in all of us, because we all have our little vices. And we think that as long as we get as long as we get through the day more or less efficient, we can do these things forever. until they catch up with us. But the song's not about that. The song is about having fun, doing shitty things.
It's real rock and roll, right?
Right, yeah.
M. Jones like that one. Yeah, I appreciate that. Tell me about the guitar riff. What was the inspiration behind it?
I always try, at least practicing lots of different guitar techniques, and there's a couple of fairly new techniques that have been invented only fairly recently. And there's this technique called selective picking, which was made really popular by Tosin Abasi from Animals as Leaders. And he's playing that stuff on like another level. I can't even emulate what he's doing with it. But this is like the riffs for the verses are my attempts at this technique. And it like after I played around with it for a while, I was thinking, wow, this kind of sounds like um, Queens of the Stone Age's era Vulgaris record, like robot rock. And yeah, that's that. I think I first came up with the riffs for the verses, and I modeled the chorus and everything else around this riff with its selective picking technique.
Interesting. Interesting. And if anyone in the audience wants to learn how to do selective picking or any other type of guitar playing, do you know any teachers maybe that you could market for right now?
Yeah, I mean, for that kind of stuff, check out Tosin Abasi. But if you want to learn the guitar um, from like an easier starting point or earlier starting point, and have like a really versatile guitar course with videos from many different styles and with lots of cool techniques. I have an online guitar course, and if you want to work with me and learn playing guitar with me, you're very welcome to check it out. And as a bonus, if you join the guitar course, you'll also automatically in my inner circle community, where you then also get to see some cool bonus material, like lots of cool stuff from the making of all of my EPs and behind the scenes material from the shooting of my music videos and stuff like that. So yeah, uh, there's like it's like two birds with one stone if you join.
There you go. There you go. We got Renee. I hope I'm saying your name right. And Param Sar from the Wolves Den. Welcome, my friends. Got some rock and roll happening over here.
Hi there.
But yeah, check him out. He's shown me a few of his guitar courses and stuff. And like, I'm not even kidding you, man. That octaves thing made so much sense. And it made me so much of a better guitar player just like immediately. It's like, oh, the guitar makes sense now. Like all the notes and everything makes sense to me now.
I'm glad to hear that.
Mixing that one was really fun, man. Like there's a lot of like really intense climactic moments where like Jeff's like screaming, the drums are pounding away, and you still have those big bending guitar riffs. And then on top of that, you follow the vocal with the guitar lead on the way out, and just like creating those moments and trying to make space for them to hit, but like still be clear was such a like learning experience, but it was so much fun. And I remember sitting here, like when I thought I had it just dimed, like I'm pretty sure it was the take that you liked too. Kevin came over just for a little bit. I was like, hey man, check this out. And we get to that outro section and he was like, oh my God, bro. I was like, I know. Just punches you in the face like over and over and over. But it was so much fun to mix, man. Y'all did such a good job recording that. I thought it was really well written. Like everything was just fabulous, man.
Thanks a lot. I'm glad you enjoyed mixing this and that it was also like a learning experience for you. That's so cool.
Yeah. You know, it's neat because like when it comes to like the engineering side of it, man, I really didn't have to do that much, like setting some levels. It was almost like a live, like a console mix. It was like just get everything right and then just like move what needs to move, right? And that like that I think
Wow.
that really speaks to how well you guys recorded it. Like Glenn on the drums, man, like he recorded them all acoustically. You can hear all the other drums in each other, but they sound great. Like it was just a couple compressors and a
Yeah.
couple EQs on everything, and that was it. No major editing, no major
Yeah,
craziness.
right. I'm so grateful for like for all my collaborators on all three EPs. Like you, of course, Glenn. Then there's this guy, Thesara, who we get to later, and Michael Berry, and also Kevin. Like yeah, like the combined efforts of all of you really elevated the whole thing to another level, and it's so cool that we can yeah like basically work together over 5 different continents, which is mind-boggling.
Wow.
And that the stuff still still sounds so coherent.
Yeah. It's crazy that like, the other side of that is like none of us have ever sat in the same room together. We may have never
Yeah,
even really been to the same places
unfortunately.
before. Yeah, unfortunately, but like it's wild
Yeah,
what can happen today, right? One day.
sure. One day rather soon.
Yeah. Darlene Adams, welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you being here. I'm going to go to the next
Hi
song
there.
on the record, which is Work With What We Got, which we have a music video for. It's just if I play it, it'll crash my stream right now because all the stuff I have up. So we're just going to
Yeah. You're welcome to watch it maybe after the stream. It's on my YouTube channel.
Yes, please. Actually, Friday, you or Elizabeth, if you're in here too, would someone mind grabbing the link for that and putting it in the chat? That'd be great.
Oh, sure. I can do that.
You could do that? Awesome. Okay, here we go. This is Work With What We Got.
And once the wheels come up and everything you always used to take for granted goes away, what we've got is precious, though it's not for us to keep forever and a day. The broken bones, broken hearts, or broken spirits have been fixed against despair. What we want's not always what we need, and no one said that life is always fair. We all learn our lessons, so we just work with whatever we got. We all learn our lessons, so we just work with whatever we got. And though some fell apart, fell from grace, some fell behind, they're still around and carry on. In defeat and torment lies the seed, some let it grow, adapt and overcome. That same old voice that cut through every noise before, still there, but falling on deaf ears. If what you hear is no longer what you fear, it's soon about to fade and disappear. We all learn our lessons, so we just work with whatever we got. Your curse is our blessing, because we just work with whatever we got. Your grave reset, owning potential and choice instead. I know the sky and whatever's ahead.
Guitar. Right?
We all learn our lessons,
Banger. Ams, I appreciate that. Lonnie, I totally agree.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you, Ams and Lonnie.
So I want to start with this one because we did actually, well,
Yeah.
this one and Choice, I think were the only ones that kind of came out weird in the final like master, looking at the wave and everything, right? And I can't.
Yeah, they were a little louder.
Yeah, and I have no idea why. And then the only thing I could think of was Kevin helped me with the drums on those two. So I wonder if. But anyways, on Patreon, we watched a short documentary of Dave Grohl buying like an old vintage Neve console that like Fleetwood Mac had recorded on, like all these big, huge names, right? So he wanted the console. And I tried to like apply as much of that as I could to a couple of these songs. So I did the same processing for all the songs, but for this one in particular, I did like the Dave Grohl studio thing. So it was like a Neve preamp on the master, Neve preamps on everything, and then I had Neve buses on everything. Like it was just, you know, I kind of tried to approach it through the lens that we took from that that documentary to try to honor like the kind of feel and the vibe and the jumping and the everything, right? It's fun.
Yeah, excuse me. It's like I think my internet connection is all over the place because it's a bit choppy. Like I can't sometimes hear everything you say, but I think I got the most of it. Yeah, it's funny that you say Dave Grohl because this song was actually partly inspired by the Foo Fighters, especially after I heard about the passing of Taylor Hawkins, their late drummer. And when I watched their tribute concert for him, and when I watched them playing with his son, and I think they were playing the song "My Hero," that kind of inspired me to write something a little more positive because I don't usually go for that positive stuff because I'm a huge grunge kid, and but I love a challenge. And the other like the other inspiration to write this song came from so many of my street team and inner circle members telling me their life stories and how they overcome troublesome times by just pulling through and staying focused and not losing faith, especially not in themselves. So all of those things combined resulted in that song.
No, that's awesome, man. The street team is fantastic too. You should share a link for that. It's on Facebook if anyone wants to join Phry.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun there. I'll post a link to that group there.
There's a
And I know some of you, like Elizabeth, have joined that, which is really cool. Thanks again for doing that.
There's he does his what is it? Thursday is the new track day.
One Track Thursday. Yeah.
So
It's where people can share their current favorite songs, which is
Yeah.
always fun.
Yeah, I love waking up and seeing all the new songs.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is called Funk Fest by Phry Mcdunstan.
Funky.
This is the first instrumental on the record.
Right.
Guitar. God, I need a drum kit. Yeah. Oh, not ready for that. Not ready for that one yet.
That comes later. Yeah.
So you start, man. You go ahead.
Yeah. Thanks again to Kevin for his contribution. He played the incredible bass lines on that song because my bass playing is really limited, and like what he did there really surpassed my expectations, especially since you guys also got a real killer bass to record those parts, which I didn't have back then. I just had a shitty cheap bass that we had to correct in post because it wasn't intonated right. So big thank you to Kevin. He also added some synths to the whole thing that you can hear in the intro. Couldn't be happier with how it turned out. It's just a dance song, and I wanted to do something funky since funk is a big part of my style. And I'm glad, Ams, that it made you dance.
Hard not to, man. Hard not to. So it was I can never remember. It was either a 1978 or a 1972 P bass that we had, and it had flat wounds. I thought it was fretless, but I'm pretty sure it had frets. I think it was just flat wound. And then we just put that into it. Just went straight into a really nice preamp, and that was it. Turn it on and play. Like, let's go. Oh man, that was so much fun. And I think like we did our first round of it. I sent them to you, and you said that you liked like the intro, the outro, but not the verses. And then we did the verses, and you're like, yeah, don't touch it. That's it. Like it happened.
Yeah,
quick.
I mean, so cool what Kevin did there. It's fantastic playing. And you said like some parts he did in just one take, right?
Most of the thing he did in one take, yeah, each time.
Wow.
So like he sat there.
That's amazing.
We had the song playing, and he would like kind of figure out some riffs, and then he'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna play it up here," and then he'd maybe play through it once or twice more, and then we'd hit record, and he'd be like, "Oh
Cool.
shit, I didn't come into the right spot," and then when he came in, it was like, "We're done."
Nice. Yeah.
Unreal. I think I had to.
And it sounds really spontaneous. Yeah.
Yeah, it actually the outro almost feels like a live jam, if I'm being perfectly honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which is cool. Like,
Yeah.
which I was totally going for.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that one, man. That was a lot of fun. Okay, we get the ballad next. The old ballad.
hear it.
Let's listen to it, and then I'll tell you all what I wrote it about. How about that? Here we go.
Right.
save me. If only it would work somehow. I wanna love cause it's so exciting, falling for someone who's trying, but I know I let you down. Our little space, the lights are blinding, there's no use trying, I'm not worth finding. It's why I'll never make a sound. The last thing I remember seeing was how far I let you down. I can't believe the words I'm saying, or that time will work this out. I don't like being pushed aside, cause I do it to myself enough, and it's hard to keep it all from you. You'd love to breathe the ocean breeze or the passing trees, all the streams and leaves, but I always seem to see right through. I dream come true, the sun is shining, but still you feel like I've been hiding. I know it's true, I see who's killing you. The last thing I remember seeing was how far I let you down. I can't believe the things I'm feeling, falling, twisting, turned around, calling just to hear a sound, cause time will never work this out. I wanna love cause it's so exciting, falling for someone who's trying, if only it would work somehow. A dream come true, the sun is shining, but still you feel like I've been hiding. I know it's true, I see who's killing you. The last thing I remember seeing was how far I'd let you down. I can't believe the words I'm saying, or that time will work this out. I can't believe the things I'm feeling, or that time will work this out.
Killer, man. You wrote the shit out of that, my friend.
So did you, man.
Oh, man. It's so weird hearing my voice on Spotify. What a trip.
Was that the first time you released a song?
First time ever. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. You popped my cherry, my friend.
Wow, I'm honored. That's so cool.
I used to have I've done gang vocals and harmonies on a song once or twice here and there, but nothing real, right? Nothing with my name on it.
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah, man. So why don't you start? Where did it start for that one?
I like the music has been with me for a couple of years actually. I think it was one of the last songs I wrote for my old band, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it existed back in 2016 and 17 when we broke up. Maybe I wrote it shortly afterwards, but it's the like music wise, it's the oldest song on the record. Um, and it's like you would probably hear it if you heard the song that it's inspired by. That would be Alice in Chains' song "Rotten Apple."
Mm.
But the way it turned out after the recording and with the cool string parts that this guy Tessara um, came up with. It it it's now its own thing. It doesn't really sound like the Alice in Chains song anymore. And I just recorded an interview with Tessara like a couple of weeks ago, which you can watch if you join my Inner Circle community. And he's just the sweetest guy. He's been playing classical music professionally since he was a little child. He's from Sri Lanka, actually, and another great example for how musicians can connect now through Fiverr all over the world. And yeah, I mean, like for the rest, I'll let you talk about it because this is the first song on like the first song ever where someone else wrote the lyrics and vocal melodies too. So yeah, now it's your time
Oh,
to
really?
talk
So
about
that's
it.
a first for you too.
Yeah, I've always written everything myself, so
Oh
this
shit.
is the first real collaboration I ever did.
Oh wow. Okay. Um. Well, yeah. This was a really special one, man. When Fry asked me if I was up for it, like I at first I even think I said I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe, and then I was like, yeah, okay, like I'll do it. And it took me forever to like catch a melody, man. I was so anxious, and then I ended up meeting a bunch of songwriters in between, like when I actually put pen to paper and when you asked me to do it. And so like 100 times, I tell you, I almost reached out and was like, hey, will you help me write this song? And I was like, no, I can't. I have to do it myself. I
Mm.
can't like lean on someone, right? And Fry told me that his initial thought was to write it about, I can't remember how you exactly put it, but like hurting or damaging a relationship because of anxiety or being anxious about things. And
Yeah, kind of.
right. And so I really wanted to,
Yeah.
I really wanted to explore that. And I came really quickly to realize that I don't really feel anxiety. Like I definitely have a panic disorder, and I've talked about that lots. But anxiety is still something that like I experience, but I have an okay relationship with. But what I realized was like the biggest relationship that I am anxious about is with my YouTube community, man. Like I care about y'all so much that I worry that I just everything I do is not enough. And like, like there's so many kind of like direct lines. Like, I'll wake up. I've talked about this lots. I wake up at 5 in the morning feeling like the world's gonna fall apart. And it just feels like this big battle going on in my head. And then like when I get some perspective, it's like there's nothing going on, man. It's dead silent in this house. Like there's no one, like you can't even hear breathing, like nothing, right? And it's just it became this like really interesting, like kind of back and forward of like I feel like I can do this and it's gonna get me closer and closer to my community and where I want to get to. And then something gets in the way and it's usually me. And so like that was the question, like who's killing who? Is it, to put the person in the relationship, or is it me and my experience, right? And it's like 10 times out of 10 it's me, man. Like I have a line that some people probably got upset about. Um I say I don't like being pushed aside because I do it to myself. Like I've said that to people. Like I'm giving you my time of which I value highly and you're wasting my time and now I'm separated from my community more and it just like that anxiety for me was real, man. And
Wow.
I just really wanted to make that, like I didn't know how to go online and make a video to say thank you enough, and I couldn't say sorry, and I didn't want all these excuses, and just to put it down in paper, man, and have it released is just, it feels really special. So thank you, man.
Yeah, and it absolutely is, man. Thanks for your honesty. And like I said, it's I wouldn't have gone with it if I didn't like it. Actually, when I heard the chorus for the first time, I was thinking, "Wow, this is phenomenal." I would have written something entirely different, but my version wouldn't have been nearly as cool as yours. So this is like I'm really happy that that we did this together, and that you put so much effort into it, because it's yeah, it's one of my favorite songs ever, and that's because it's a real collaboration, which I never had before, because my old bandmates, they weren't good writers, and they didn't really want to write songs. Um, and except for one guy, not now I remember, like one guitar player that we had for in the band for a couple of months. He contributed a couple of riffs to one of our songs, but yeah, later on when he left the band, we only used one of those, and yeah, like this one, like Who's Killing Who, is yeah, it's really special, and I'm so happy that that you're happy with it, and that it turned out the way it did. And for your information, you guys, this will be the next single. Like, there will also be a music video for this one. It'll come out sometime in January, and we got something special planned for the video. This won't be an AI video. Maybe there'll be a couple of
Some
AI
elements,
scenes
maybe.
here and there, like filler material to make it a little more versatile. But it's gonna be a performance clip, and we prepared something really cool for you. And I really look forward to releasing that song as the next single.
And I've finished my parts. I just need to give them to you, and you need to approve them. But I finished them. I promise.
Yeah, finally. I will start working on the video as soon as I have those parts. And like I said, if you join my inner circle community, you will get the chance to watch the video long before it's released. So that's also another bonus you get from joining, and you'll also get a very cool behind the scenes making of video, because I shot a couple of things, you shot a couple of things, and it's gonna be a short documentary, which is really cool.
Ah, super cool, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. If you have a link to your inner circle too, please feel free to share it in the chat there, Fry. I don't even know which
Yeah.
camera you're in anymore. I'm so distracted now. I gotta play another song.
Okay, yeah, let's hear. I think now we're gonna hear the lead single.
The lead
right?
single. Yeah, here we go. Those are crazy.
It's only a matter of choice, so we chose to move on into a brighter tomorrow. And since you chose not to follow, you're only going down. When time's of the essence, you sleep. Perish and no one shall weep. Blind still, but soon you shall see.
Guitar solo, y'all. Here we go.
Cause it's all just a matter of choice, so we chose to move on into a brighter tomorrow. And since you chose not to follow, you're always losing ground. It's only a matter of choice, so we chose to move on into a brighter tomorrow. And since you chose not to follow, you're only going. The quickest way to catch you in the act of shilling is to let you speak a so-called mind of time. Guess who's headed for mass extinction? Your ridiculous resistance is futile.
Fantastic. So the title song of the EP, where did that one come from?
I've carried this riff, like the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, around with me for like also for a couple of years now, and it came out of a finger exercise I came up with to teach my guitar students to use the pentatonic scale in a more musical way. And I always wanted to use this one for a song. And yeah, this year when I started writing the Choice EP, I finally did, and that's where the lead riff comes from. And the lyrics are inspired by the fact that, especially after the last couple of years, more and more people are now seeing through the manipulative aspects of many, I'm not saying all, but many legacy media sources, and also like old school politicians who are not really acting like human beings, but who who speak and behave in such a calculated manner, and how people are getting sick of that and are now turning towards other sources of information or more trustworthy leaders, or at least I hope they will. But the signs are there now, and it's just like I haven't been writing like real political songs since the breakup of Cunning Mantrap, because like for my first two solo EPs, I wanted to tell my personal story, and have written more songs from my experience, or from my personal experience. But like when I wrote Choice, these things went through my mind, because they, like, what's been going on with media, and like especially over the past couple of years, has affected us all. And it's which is why I've written a quote unquote political song again. And I think it's like this song is my favorite song from the EP, because it both has a strong message, and is like a banger at the same time, that you can just like move to and just nod your head to and have a good time. So that's never an easy thing to do. And in the past, I've often struggled with those kind of songs. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this one turned out.
That might be one of my favorite guitar solos on the project too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
mine too.
Ton of
It's
attitude in
like
that one.
really inspired by my all-time favorite guitarists, Slash and Joe Satriani. It's like a mix of both of their influences.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, that one was really fun, man. Like all these upbeat ones that are like this are like the more energetic ones were a lot of fun to get the drums like just smacking. And then like the guitar solo in this one, I remember going through and working on because I like every note has to be there. Like you can't miss anything. And you know, you might be able to get away with like when you're way down at the bottom of the guitar, you might be able to get away with muddying up some of those from the mix perspective. But like, no, 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 no. Like these all need to speak, right? So that was a really fun solo to sit through. And like after listening to like, you know, each couple of beats, like each couple of times to make it all like kind of make sure it all hits like the way that I wanted to. It was like, man, this is a wild solo. So that was a fun one.
Thanks.
The long walk is the last one.
Right. That's the second instrumental song from the EP.
I remember when you texted me that you were like either writing this or finished it, and I remember like you telling me about what you were writing it about, and it was just like a cool moment to live in.
Should we talk about this now before we listen to it?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean this one's inspired by the Stephen King or Richard Bachman, which was his alternate like his pseudonym where he published a couple of books under that moniker. By his novel of the same name, and the novel's about a dystopian future. But since it was written in the 70s, that future was, I think, the 90s or something, or maybe early 2000s. But like a dystopian future where a group of 100 young boys take part in like a death march through, like, if they had the endurance, they would march through the entire United States. But since they have to walk without any rest and without being able to slow down below a tempo of, I think, 4 miles per hour, this thing is over rather quickly after a couple of days. And like if you slow down, you get a warning, and after 3 warnings, you get shot. And so the last surviving member gets a big prize. He gets like a ton of money, and also gets to make that that'll be fulfilled, and which is why they all willingly take part in this, because it's like it's a dystopian future, and they're hoping for a better life. And I heard the audiobook, which which was read by one of our finest German voice artists who does the German voice for Christian Bale and I think Johnny Depp, amongst others. And like he read it so well that it gave me goosebumps while I listened to it. And that like when I listened to the audiobook and got really taken away by it, like the melody for the quote unquote chorus came to my head, and then like the whole thing basically wrote itself.
Cool. Very cool. You got some organs on this one too?
Yeah, sure. That's all. Another great musician I found on Fiverr. His name is Michael Berry, and he plays organ in the middle part of the song, and the final part is also him playing a very cool piano line there, which goes really well with my guitars. And I also just recorded an interview with him for my inner circle, and we had such a good time talking. He's from the United States, where I don't know where exactly, but he just built his own studio there, where in his hometown where he's living now, and he's got lots of cool vintage instruments there, like a Rhodes piano, like a Rhodes organ, and like a Hammond and all that stuff. So that was really exciting to see and to figure out that this wasn't all samples, but the actual uh, Hammond B9 and an actual piano that he recorded with.
Super cool, man. If you find out where he's from, let me know. Might have to show up sometime. Okay, this is The Long Walks. This is the final song and the second instrumental of Phry's new EP. Here we go. Love the organ. Oh, what's up? What's up, Dom?
And
Oh, they're watching too now.
that's all, folks.
What's up, Nick? That thing reactions joined us. It
Oh, hey, Nick.
sounds like they're watching us on their
Hi.
stream. I also saw my buddy Derek was in here earlier. Where's the Diagnosed podcast? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, everyone.
Thanks, Lonnie. Yeah, Michael is amazing. He's a really, really talented musician, and I already told him I have plans for a song for the next EP that needs some cool blues piano,
Ooh.
and I'll definitely hire him again or work with him again. That one will also be a real collaboration. At least I hope it will.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I love this project, bro. I think that it flows really nicely. I think it feels very well thought out. You guys recorded the crap out of it, man. Like, you did such a good job tracking it all. Like, congratulations, man. Great project.
Thank you so much. And it wouldn't have sounded the way it does now without your contribution. So thanks again for being so patient and putting so much effort into both the mixing and the writing for your song. And yeah, it's I'm really proud of how that thing turned out. It's, I think, out of the three solo EPs, this one's definitely the best.
Nah, man. I'm selfishly, I'm gonna agree, but did you know that it's just been a year that you and I have known each other now?
Right. Yeah, we met last year when I was looking for podcasters to promote my my second EP, and I think we met on Reddit, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm so happy we did, and I mean, like at least for my part, I thought that we really clicked on our first podcast that we did together. I really enjoyed hanging with you there, and yeah, it's so cool to be able to do this, even though we're oceans apart.
It seems like a world apart. We're trying to make
Yeah.
we're trying to make a UK trip here in the summertime of 2024, so I'll have to buzz on over to you.
Yeah, I will definitely come. And also, like, have you seen how crypto is going through the roof again?
No, I
Like,
haven't.
I actually invested back in the day when it was like really, really low. So like in April, the next halving is supposed to take place, and usually after that takes place, like over the months after that, sometimes Bitcoin's worth increases like tenfold, and if it does this time, I will have more than enough money to come visit you, and I will absolutely do that.
Perfect.
So maybe we can do this like next year, like around the same time.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do this like sitting next to each other at your place,
Yeah.
and then showing everyone the next EP.
Yeah, anytime, man. You're always welcome out here. Always welcome on the channel, man, of course. And everyone in chat, man, I appreciate y'all so much. Everyone on the rewatch, I appreciate y'all.
Yes. Thank you guys for your
Oh,
lovely comments and all your reactions. That's I'm really happy you enjoyed this, and yeah, it's been really fun doing this with you all.
Y'all hang tight for a second. I'm just gonna go grab Bear. I'll be 1 second.
Oh yeah, wish I could grab Tiger, but maybe I can show you my buddy Tiger here. He's Here's Tiger. He doesn't like to get picked up, so I'll have to respect that.
I can't really see because here.
Oh,
You're squirmy. Just chill out.
dude.
Hey. There you go. Oh, I got you. I got you. He's just little.
Yeah, I tried showing people Tiger as well, and I moved the camera a little. He's lying here next to me on the bed. So
Aw,
it's
I
a
love
great way
that.
to close the live stream, showing our best friends here.
I have a question. Am I missing something? Or Elizabeth, is she like a couple seconds back in the stream? Maybe she said something about a build with a guitar solo.
Hmm. Oh yeah. N- No, now she's also seen
Oh
there.
yeah, she's got. Okay,
So
my bad.
yeah,
My bad.
yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Maybe
Okay,
she
man.
has. Maybe she's using the Internet Explorer.
Ah. Okay, my friends, this has been a blast. Go run this up on your favorite DSPs. Give Phry all your streams. Share them with all your friends. As y'all can tell, it's a lot of fun.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for jumping on with us, Phry.
And yeah, let's do this again next year, and maybe one on one, like being there where you're right now.
Yep. Sounds great, man. I'll be ready for you.
All
Okay.
right.